Hef was still dancing. I was a little bummed out I didn't get my interview, but I thought it was pretty amazing that after all the cameras had stopped filming, Hef was still having a big time. Here's my point. This is a guy who clearly loves his job. Can you imagine doing something you love to do? Do you believe it's possible no matter what stage of life you find yourself in? I can tell you stories of people who have done this at every age. Hopefully you'll consider some of the ideas we've talked about on today's show, and even better yet, I hope you'll take action. I'm your mental toughness coach, Steve Siebold. Until next time, stay tough. Welcome to Mental Toughness Secrets of Champions. I'm your mental toughness coach, Steve Siebold. This episode, we're talking about how to apply the mental toughness secrets of champions to losing weight. No self-improvement topic has ever been talked about, dissected, or dwelled on more than weight loss. The world's population is getting fatter every year, so why is it that with thousands of diet and exercise programs, the problem keeps getting worse? It's simple, really. It's not the diet or exercise program that's failing. It's us. We are the problem, and we are the solution. Middle-class thinking about diet and exercise will give you middle-class results in this area, just as it will in any area of your life. In other words, if you think like the average person thinks, you'll get exactly what they get, which means you'll be fat. Now notice I didn't say heavy or pleasingly plump or big boned. I said fat. Mental toughness is about cutting through the clutter and getting to the point. Positive thinkers will say you're a little heavy. Critical thinkers will say you're fat. The good news is there's a kindergarten solution to this seemingly complex problem, and it's called mental toughness. So if you're ready to solve your fat problem once and for all, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. But before I do, I want to let you know that I feel your pain because once upon a time, I was fat too. Here's the story. I was at a friend's wedding about 5 years ago, and at the reception I saw a bunch of people I hadn't seen in years. I had put on about 40 pounds, and several of my friends didn't really recognize me, and I was so embarrassed. I left the wedding with my tail between my legs, and my embarrassment soon turned to determination. The problem was I had never had a weight problem before. I was always an athlete, and I ate like a pig, honestly, and I never gained a pound. Slowly I put on the weight, and I barely noticed it as it was happening. Like John Candy said in the movie Stripes, I swallowed a lot of aggression, along with a lot of pizzas. So I thought to myself, I'm a mental toughness coach, and I know this is a mental game. So I created a mental toughness process called Fat Losers. I was the very first student of the process. I lost 40 pounds in 12 weeks, and later helped people across the country do the exact same thing. Here's how it works. It's only a two-step process. Step number 1, make a decision to lose a set amount of weight. Step number 2, develop the mental toughness to stick to your decision. It's simple, but it's not easy. I've been doing it for about 3 years now, and it's still not easy, honestly. It's certainly easier than it was, but it's still challenging at times. Why? Because eating is fun.